Hey guys, I'm going to literally show you the one thing that is holding you back from getting a web dev job today. Listen to me very carefully when I tell you this. You have always been ready for a web dev job. Let me explain. There are devs getting hired right now who have zero knowledge of HTML. They have never coded in their life and they're getting hired with zero knowledge. No, I am not kidding. But I might have to explain it to you so you guys understand. Look, here's the reality of web dev jobs for entry level. Just for entry level. But that's what you're looking for anyway. Here's the reality. A lot of entry level jobs is just block building. You're just going to be put up on a WordPress, a Wix, or a Squarespace site and asked to build something on there that has no code at all. All you're doing is either dragging something up, setting up some settings, or getting some things organized in a cordial fashion. You're going to get hired by non-technical people. That means they have no clue how anything code-related works. They're only hiring you to get their business online, and it essentially just serves as an online billboard for them because they don't actually know how anything code-related works. So what does that mean? It means they don't know what's good or bad. You can be really bad at coding, land this job right now, and spend a year or two getting experience in the field on paper, and then apply after that, now with 2 years on your resume. And here's the good part. 2 years of experience in web dev is better than a CS degree. It's better than getting any self-taught learning, any GitHub contributions. It's literally the best thing you can get when it comes to getting hired. Experience beats everything. Look, let me give you guys a comparison of other career paths. Imagine you go to college for 4 years to get a CS degree and you're trying to get into web dev. Not software engineering, that's a different story, but web dev. You're going to get the same internship as the guy who just got hired for being a nerd and looking like he knew how to code. What about option 2? You self-teach yourself. Let's say you take 3 months of self-learning to become a proper developer. You start in vanilla HTML, CSS, JavaScript. You go through a JavaScript framework. You learn how to build your first site. You get a portfolio set up nice and cool. You learn Git. You learn all the other fancy external stuff. You get really comfortable in code editors. You do all of that. You build projects. You become a huge person in the community. You literally have a contribution list that looks like this. And then you land the exact same job as the other guy. I'm not kidding when I tell you this. And it's really as simple as it sounds. You don't need anything to get your first job. And if you get your first job, that's all that matters. Look, I'm not saying not to learn to code, but experience is going to be anything else you can get, including a CS degree. It's going to be any boot camp, any self-learning you do, any contributions. Experience is always going to beat that on a job application because the reality of web dev is that experience is the most important thing in the field. What I'm trying to say is just apply. I'm not going to break it down to you in a million ways. I'm not going to expand on this. I'm not going to drag this video out for 10 minutes bullshitting you. I'm being completely dead ass. Just apply. You're going to get a job if you apply now. Eventually, there's going to be someone who's not very tech savvy who will bring you under their wing. They'll give you experience, and it's going to be faster than any other route. I promise you, you don't have to overthink it. The people who are getting these jobs are not overthinking it. They're just applying. They're asking around. They're looking for jobs. They're taking opportunities. They're saying yes to everything. They're seeking these out. If you take anything from this rather short video, just start applying. I promise you, you'll come back to this video in a couple months if you do, and you'll say, thank you, Josh. I just got applied. I just got a job. I saved probably $120,000 from going to college and got hired immediately. Look, if you want to land that exact job quicker, I have an online community for new web developers who don't want to deal with the bullshit of going through all these systems and trying to do all this. I just want to get hired as quickly as possible, get in the field, and start making some money. If you're interested in that, I have a link in the description. Otherwise, I'll see you guys in the next video.